Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am setting up my journal about me. That sounds really selfish, but hear me out. Hiba from My Little Journal did this project back in January of 2021 where she documented in her birthday month, which was January, like 30 prompts that describe her and her life and her likes and her dislikes at the moment. And I saw the project then in January, really didn't take part with it at the time, but I feel like now I'm ready. Only because I've been having such fun doing this little insert for Valentina about school and stuff, and a lot of these videos are up on my channel, and I will continue to fill it up, that I just want to do one kind of for me. That sounds weird, but hear me out. The prompts are all like, you know, your favorite foods, your favorite movies, music, books, etc. But then also like some of like your routines, your self-care, what were some of them, like things you're liking, things you miss, who are your people, you know, things like that, where I feel like I haven't shared those stories in any sort of documentation that I do, because I feel like I do Project Life, which is very chronological. You know, these are the activities that we did per month. And I don't elaborate as much in my Project Life because I do have my memory planner. But again, my memory planner is very chronological. Here's how I'm feeling about such and such days. This is what we did on such and such days. This is how I'm feeling on such and such days in a row. This is where I kind of feel like this will come into play, and another project I will start doing layouts for is being more story based. I think I get my inspiration too from like Ali Edwards and her creative team, where I'm a part of, like, say, the stories kit by the month, and they're always a theme for the month. And some of her design teams are great at having these stories told using those kits, and then they find pictures that go along with those stories. I don't think that way, and I need to. You know, to have this theme and then find the pictures that coordinate, that I probably already have taken because obviously I'm living my life and documenting it, and then just to give them a home. So this will be the setup of this journal. I am completely going to scrap lift Hiba, where she had cut down the cover and then stamped out me, myself, and I, and backed it with some pattern paper. So remember, I have all these lovely florals ready to go still. I have plenty of them. They sit right here on my drawer, ready to go. And I thought that this kind of tie-dye paper went well for the stamping in black. And here's my chalk block, stamping block. So I'm going to cut the cover as well and then do the stamping, and then we'll work on the first layout together, which is just simply called Me. So I'll put a photo here and then have some of my journaling and use some of my stash in order to go from there. And then I'll have the prompts ready to kind of document similar things that she did. And what maybe I should have done this during my birthday month, which was June. But overall, I feel like it's a nice little milestone to do this for still, because I turned 40 this year, and 40 is a big deal. So this is going to be me documenting what I like, where I'm at, how I take care of myself, what are my interests at 40. And I feel like that will serve a purpose. So I will make a separate playlist for all these videos to kind of inspire you to tell your story and put it in some sort of notebook or insert, or even do just layouts, and join me with this. So I will link Hiba's video to her journal down below in which she did this, and I will also link her prompt list in which I am going to pull my inspiration from. I feel like I may not go in order because there are just certain things I already know I have pictures for, but we will definitely document things I like and who I am right now. So I'll put you on fast forward and let's get started. Okay, well, I'm going to start off by measuring. No, not measuring. Just marking off where the paper needs to be cut for this inside page cover. I never really measure. It's just marking off. I do the same in my memory planning too. But I just love kind of this watercolory alcohol ink tie-dye vibe this is giving me. And so I'm just trying to get like an idea for the lettering. And I'll draw a line, because the only one the letter that kind of throws it off a little bit is the Y, because it has the lower slung, lower piece of the Y. So it's going to look a little odd, but I try to like not make it as obvious as possible. And then the ampersand and I, so me, myself, and I go in with the Sharpie marker after this to kind of fill in wherever the ink wasn't as a solid stamping, and that worked out just fine for me. Using my ATG gun to adhere this piece of paper down into the opening page of this, and that way I can measure to where it needs to be and then be able to cut it out. I think this is considered like a peekaboo, but I don't know the technical terms. But I'm really looking forward to this project, and I'm getting to use a few more of these gorgeous flowers I cut from the Alter stamp set from a few layouts ago. I have tons still to use, so I use them on the front cover, and I do believe I'm going to use them on my first opening page for this prompt. I followed along with Hiba when she did it back in January, and I did love the project. I might not use all of them and kind of improvise on some of them. Okay, love the way this turned out so far. I love my stamping on here. I feel like I'll add a little bit of washi just to pin that down a little bit better. So that was using the, what was it called? Denali from Carrie Bradford. These look amazing here. I have them temporarily placed where I want them. I'm going to leave them hanging off the edge on the flat, but I'll just cut off so that it's flush on the top and the bottom. But this works well with this. So next step is to work on our first layout, which is called Me. So I'm going to print one of my favorite photos and type out my journaling, and we will put this layout together in the insert. Okay, so I printed a 5x7 of a recent picture I took at a marketing event. I just liked the picture. It was a selfie done in the car, and I just had a good curly hair day. And I'm using more of the scrapbook paper on this side just to kind of link them both together. And I'm using the Jane Alpha from L Studio, and the M comes out great, but then the E I kind of smudge stamping on there, and I will fix it eventually. I just know that even on the photos I didn't fix this mistake that you will see happen right here, where the E like just printed, had extra ink on it. So bummer on the stamping, but it's okay, we move on. So you might be asking yourself, what was all this writing I did? And what I did was write a letter to myself, kind of like a encouraging, you're doing amazing, keep going, girl power moment in this layout. Not to say that I don't have self-confidence and self-esteem. I do, but I think it's nice to put some of your accomplishments down on paper. And I literally was just kind of like using a comma, like you're a mom, you're a wife, you're a chiropractor, you're this, you're that. And these are all the hats that you wear. And so that's amazing, and you're doing good, and keep doing this because it's gotten you this close and good and far in life. So I love that I'm able to use all these flowers still on this layout. And then the stickers are from Happy Planner sticker books called The Happy Life and then Color Story. And all of them too have positive mantras like love yourself fully, I am worthy, be a kind person, and then it says capture the good times. Love it, love it, love it. So if you like this project and want to follow along, please hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you here as part of my community. And please just give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this tutorial. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Till next time, everyone. Bye.